Okay,
So
so
please, yeah. So please.
hello everyone once more. It's really a great pleasure to join this exciting event, and I'm so happy that the GPM is growing in our region. So my name is Ewa Bednarczyk. I'm based in Poland, in Krakow. I'm running a training consulting company which mainly focuses on increasing competences of project managers. We certify or we prepare our trainees to different kinds of project certification. We are affiliated with IPMA, but we are also training people for our partners and prepare them to PMP certification and Prince 2. So we have a wide range of different products in our portfolio. And also, as the first organizations in Poland, we became accredited training organizations of GPM a few years ago already.
Okay, and Michał?
We can't hear you, Michał.
We can't hear you. Unmute yourself.
Okay, so here we go. Hello, my name is Michał Kalikowski. I'm talking to you straight from Warsaw, so we are nearby, but I'm really connected also with Ewa, with Krakow. So we are also a consulting training company from Poland, and we are very proud that GPM invited us to join those great network, worldwide network of people who are concentrating on sustainability in development, business development, management, project management. So we also are focused on the we are trying to help our clients grow as fast as they can, but also more sustainability. So we really try to do it, and we are trying to give them a hand. We are trying to give them a new ideas, a new kind of language that they can speak to their clients, to their users, to the social area. And I think this is just start of a great new way of our delivery. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Michał. And Ewa, why did you decide to start working as ATO for green project management?
I think there's no other choice. It's look at all the trends and everything what is happening around us and all the challenges which the world is facing. I think that's our simply obligation to make sure that future generations and future project managers are simply aware about sustainable tools and implement them in their projects, and also that they are implemented in the final products. So for me, I see it as an obligation, as an owner of training and consulting company, but also as a business opportunity. There's of course the trend which is on the market helps us, to reach the end clients. Actually, nobody is questioning, the need to train their employees in sustainable project management. So the business opportunities for us as a training companies are also really huge.
Okay, thanks. So what are your plans for introducing GPM trainings and certifications to your offer for your clients?
Okay, my turn, right? Well, I think that's in the last, about 3 years, at least in Poland, I see a lack of, new idea. It's like, we can serve as coaches, as trainers, as advisors, and it's always from our clients like, okay, Mike, give me a new idea, give me a language, give me a concept, give me something that I can show to my people, I can show to my clients, to my society, and that give me a possibility to show them how much I care for them and what can I give to them. So green project management is like, this light bulb over my head is like, You show me the area where all of us can develop ourselves. It's not only about the, my clients. It's also about the mindset, our mindset of our people. Also in Kalatea, in our company, it's like to see the sun and to see the right colors of the environment. You started to think in a different way. And well, humanity ask themselves about how to live, 100,000 years, like, right? We've got lots of the different path of this. And if my clients, especially from the boards, right, the CEOs ask me, Mike, how to live? So I show you I'll show them a P5 and look, this is the idea. This is the idea of the future, not only about your future, your company future, your society future, but also for your kids, for your the kids, for your neighbors, right? And think, try to think different, try to think in a more sustainable way. So this is my answer. Is it quite good or not? Do you buy it?
Yeah,
this is the way I talk to my clients, and
I can say that's the future that we cannot escape from. Okay, thanks, Michał. And Ewa, what's your point of view?
Yeah, if I may add some maybe practical information from my side. So what we are doing right now, but I think it will be a trend. So in my opinion, in a very close future, all project managers will have to be simply trained with PRISM methodology and P5. So we are having such an approach that we are trying to incorporate, or actually we are doing that already. We are incorporating the GPM knowledge into our standard project management programs. So that's our approach. Of course, so sometimes we have a situation that when people are already experienced in project management and the training is only like an add-on to their knowledge. But for people who are entering the market or increasing the competencies in project management, I think it's simply a must that they learn sustainable project management already straight from the beginning when they are getting familiar with project management tools, methods, competencies, and so on. So that's our approach to the topic.
So maybe one tricky question to both of you. Are you familiar with any other methods, methodologies, or tools that integrate sustainable management into projects or strategy development?
Of course not.
No,
it's the best one.
That's not fully true, because we know that, for example, Project Excellence Baseline is also referring to sustainability, and IPMA in ICB competences is also covering a little bit of that topic, and that's great. Yes, we need to align all of the methodologies and the guidebooks and so on, which are already present in the market. So that's fine. But of course, in such a systematic way, that's not described by other organizations. That's what.
Okay. And what would you advise companies that are considering to become an ATO? What they should do first?
Well, I think from my perspective, it's like, you need to be familiar with project management. This is the first thing, right? You're supposed to work in this area of business, and this is something obvious for me. But the second thing, it's like, you need to choose this path. So it's obligations, Ewa said before, right? So it's kind of mindset that you need to say, this is the idea that I would like to, give my name on, right? And say this is the right way of doing it. And then the other steps is so simple. Well, it's obvious for every consulting company that you need to be focused on the methodology, right? You need to try to do it step by step, first with yourself, with your company, because you need to do it with yourself if you want to sell it to your clients, and then do it with those clients that believe in you, right? That work with you, and then you can show it to the others. At least we do it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, I can only support what you've just said, because what we did in pm2pm some years ago, we started exactly from ourselves. So we did a light assessment of PSM3. So we identified, the areas in which we can already improve ourselves organization, and that also helped us, to build the credibility and talk to our clients, because we are really aligned with the mindset of GPM at the moment. And of course, what I would recommend is to start from as Michael already said, from training yourself. So train the trainer course, which GPM EMEA is offering, getting the certification, going through the whole process, understanding it, and then you will be ready to go to the market and start talking with your clients.
Well, I would add one more thing. Especially when I talk to my clients, the project managers, they always said, okay, what is the next step to be better project manager, right? And today is for me, the next step is for sure to be sustainable project manager. If you are not sustainability project manager, you are not going to be a good project manager in the future. So this is my answer to those people.
Okay. Another question, what is important to you in the project management model that GPM developed and promoted?
Ewa?
No, that's what I mentioned, but it's really systematic, and we've already mentioned a few times today that the sustainability is really a broad topic, and it's tricky, and bringing it on operational and management level, it's not that easy. And all the tools, and standards provided by GPM simply, assures that's possible, yeah. That's possible, that's doable, that you can really plan, track and get the results, sustainable results. And that's what I think is the beauty of the whole concept.
Well, for me, the most important thing, at least it's, well, I'm just after a few sessions of this issue is that you are not, alone in the business environment. You've got all over is your stakeholders, and you are so connected with them that you can't think about your company, your project, your portfolio as something that it's one and only in your business head. And it's something important to understand that, because if we talk about these crucial issues, green project management issues, you need to think in strategic way, and this is something. It's not so easy, at least for my clients, to think in a strategic way, because it's always something more important today, tomorrow. But we are focusing on something that is in the next few months. It is good if it is in a few months, but it's usually in a few years, in a decade. So this is the mindset that we need to change, and this is the most important thing that we can point it in the GPM universe. Let's say it's a universe, right? Because it's not something one. It's standards, it's methodology, it's tools, and it's all universe. I like to say that way. And in this whole universe, you need to, if you go into one area, you suddenly are in the whole different areas. Also, if you are in the people, you must be in a planet. You must be in a property, products, process. It's all, and you step into one thing, you are suddenly in everything. I like it this most.
Okay, and from your perspective, from your point of view and your conversations and contact with your clients, do you think that the market is ready for sustainability? Do you find a space for that new offer, let's say, for the clients?
For me, of course not. And it's the best way we can say to another potential ATO. They are not ready, but they will be. They will be in a few years, and we need to be prepared for it. I told you before that a good project manager needs to be sustainability project manager. And well, I think, don't say it anyone, we know it, but they don't know it. So if we know it, they don't know it. So it's only a time that we can, to create this unique social network between us, that we can, help our clients to grow faster, better, in more sustainable way. Let's say.
Evan, from your point of view?
Yeah, I slightly disagree here because we be providing services to our clients, and we've run already a couple of commercial trainings and so on. So of course there are some companies for which this is really unknown topic, and they are simply not ready because they are facing some other challenges, basic management challenges. But there are some really mature organizations who are becoming leaders in this topic, and they are ready. Yeah? They are simply ready, and we work with them. Yes. So.
Well, it was only a tricky answer.
Okay, thank you. And the last two questions. What are your achievements so far? And maybe the last one, what you like best about working with the GPM EMEA?
Yeah, maybe I will answer the second question. For me, and that was already mentioned also by David, that GPM is not a huge organization, and actually I love it. I love it because there is not a lot of bureaucracy and different levels, of hierarchy. And for me, cooperating with GPM EMEA is simply a pleasure, because they are so flexible and agile. We are using the agile word all the time, but not all organizations are really agile. And what I really love is that whenever we have a new idea, whenever we want to improve something, either in training materials or the way how the products are marketed, we are simply getting a quick response that's implemented. We have a feeling that standards are really alive. But that's not something that is written and present on the market for 10 years, but it's updated on a regular basis, and that I love the most. This flexibility, agility, and an opportunity or possibility to influence and shape the products.
Okay, from my perspective, the thing that we have done is like, we open up a discussion with our clients, and green project management became a part of the development path. And from my perspective, is something most important. Of course, we are after the certification session, couple of them. So we've got a couple of quite nice green project managers. But I think when I said that the market is not ready, I meant that they are not ready, from their side. But if you push a button inside the company, it's suddenly like, the society is more than ready. They are seeking of this kind of behavior, and they are said, please do everything in sustainable way. And now if you push the button, the good button in your organization, is like, well, it's obvious that we would like to do it that way. So, okay, show us what do you got. And then then you can put the green project management way of thinking in the process. And this, for me, this is the most important thing. And when I start to collaborate with green project management, it's like, you know, it's a group of people who, well, trust each other. And this is what I really looking for in business. And if we trust each other, and we've got, you know, our behavioral skills on the high level, well, we are facing with really good success in a few years. I'm sure of it. It's only a matter of time. So this is for me important, and that's what I receive from GPM.
Okay, thank you very much, Ewa and Michał, for this conversation.